We have all been bombarded with these AI, dolly-generated thing, whatever they are, accessory, whatever the thing is, we've been bombarded with them on social media, and I am not a follower. I am the trendsetter that I have always been since I was about this big, which is probably the same size I am on your screen right now. This is Groundeffected. My name is your dad, and in this video, I'm going to be setting a new trend which probably not many people can follow. I don't know why I did that so awkwardly, but just listen to me, hear me out.
And then I got a message from my buddy George who said, Brent, you need to print yourself in a thing. And then you go, so
anyway, imagine if I could make that really a real thing, instead of just a stupid picture from a freaking AI. We're gonna make it real, because that's way better. Imagine if I've already done that, and we are currently waiting for these things to dry, because they are already been primed, and this video is about me making that, but real, because I ain't lazy like that. By the way, look at how cute this little cover is for my uniformation printer. Oh, I'm so excited for this thing, I can't even tell you. Okay, so what I did, right, is I got hold of one of the guys that I know. He owns a Patreon. I don't even know how to explain this, but basically I was in a panic because I wanted to do this thing, but I don't do the trends, and I wasn't gonna just copy stuff. So I contacted this dude from Nice X Collectibles. The guy that I know is one of the owners, and he's an incredible dude who helped me out. Basically, I sculpted all of these things myself. So these are my accessory pack. Yes, I modified it slightly because that ChatGPT is stupid. Anyway, so I made my own accessories pack. And then the dude from Nice X Collectibles got hold of one of his sculptors called Pablo Ospina, which I'm probably ruining that name, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure he will be okay with it. And they sculpted me. They sculpted the dolly, because there is absolutely no ways I have the skill enough to even be able to do that. Genuinely, I have not got that kind of skill at all, and I have too much to learn. Also, it took me way too long to do just the accessories, so here we are. And now that we have a 3D version of the thing on ChatGPT, I can now put it in to here and start to support these things. And I have printed all of the other bits that you saw. Please focus, camera. I've printed all the other bits that you saw on this Formlabs Form 4 machine. I have used actually their clear transparent resin, and this is because they say that this is the clearest resin that one can use. It can even be polished. Amazing. This is exactly what I need for this particular project, and I'm not even going to get this video approved before I post it, so hopefully they don't kill me. So I am currently waiting for the last piece of the puzzle to be done, and this is going to be the printer and the little paint bottles, and I've separated the plate from the printer just because I wanted it to go together a bit easier and look nicer. So this is what's happening right now. I need to get into painting the rest of the parts, and then we'll come back and take these bits out once they're done. So aside from the 3D models that are made, I need to make a background obviously as well. I need to make the card, and I've worked out that it fits almost exactly on an A4 piece of paper. I need to make a bunch of things actually, to be fair. I need to make the little logos or labels for the paints and also for the resin. By the way, can we all just agree that Pablo freaking nailed, he really nailed the likeness here. Like, this literally looks just like me. Down to even the ring that I custom made for myself, and the new one as well. I didn't even tell him this, by the way, and he even put the shoes that I wear. Literally the exact same shoes that I always wear. I don't know how he knew this, but he did it. Even the shoes, man, look at the tread. The tread is absolutely incredible. I want to say a massive thank you to Pablo. Genuinely, this is amazing. The work that you've done on this is incredible. And a huge thank you also to Nice X Collectibles for helping to facilitate this. Genuinely, if it wasn't for them, I was gonna have a really weird looking dolly. I will leave a link for them in the description. Please go check them out. Obviously, they didn't sponsor this video, but essentially they were part of it as much as everyone else is. You're a part of it too because you're watching, so click like, click subscribe. Tell him Mama said hi. Okay, so I've basically worked on the labels. Essentially, all I did was use this application on my iPad called Procreate, and basically just drew most of them. I've just ruined it all. Anyway, once I've got the labels extrapolated, I can then print it. If my printer would actually come to life, please print, printer. So what I've actually done is I've made a couple of different sizes so that I can figure out the size that works the best. Then I'm going to print it on sticker paper and stick it onto the parts that need the stickers. I can already tell that it's all too big, so I'm going to just make it a whole load smaller and print it again. And the reason I was able to tell is clearly that is not going to fit on that bottle. So, and I know that everything is sized according to the size of the bottles, and so essentially none of that would fit. So I've just made the whole lot smaller, and we'll see which one is the right size, and then we might have to print another couple of pages. I'm sorry, trees and forest. Oh, it's so close. This might be the one. Let me cut it out and it's just too big. Little bit smaller. I was also thinking I needed to get this sprayed with the chrome because I can't touch it when it's chromed, and it's going to take a little while to dry. But let's go see how long that print is going to take. 22 minutes. It's nearly there. The annoying thing is that I literally need that can of Red Bull to paint with the chrome. And I'm waiting because of the printer, which is a little bit larger, that is just getting busy done now. It's got a couple more layers left to do. Another 300 or so. But basically, I'm waiting on that Red Bull. I need that Red Bull. Maybe I'll get a real Red Bull. Oh yes, I need a real one, but also we can check the size of this. By the way, I'm not killing the trees that bad. Look, I printed on the other side so that I wasn't wasting whole paper for nothing. Okay, so that is pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. That's the right size, and my printer sucks, so I'm gonna have to go next door to the lady's shop and ask to use her printer for label makers. But before I do that, I need the Red Bull and the bottle of paint so I can test their size. And again, I'm waiting for that in the machine. I guess something that I can do while I wait for that is I can actually paint these two bottles the color of the bottle of resin. Let me go get one so that I can try and match this color. Okay, so here is a bottle of resin. This is the Sunlu resin that I normally use. So I want to match this exact color of bottle. I feel like it's brown. I'm pretty sure this is going to be close enough to the color that I need. Now I could color match if I wanted to. I could definitely do that, but I just feel like it's such a waste for one singular thing. I mean, look, that literally is the color that I need, but I'm not going to use it because I don't want to waste the colors. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do it. And now to use the most glorious of all washing, it's not a curing, it's just washing. But look at this. Okay, now I need to take it on my phone next door and see if she can print it for me. I'm just waiting for the clear coat on those little bottles of resin to dry, then I can stick on their stickers. And now I'm gonna paint the primer layers on the other bits that I printed already. So the Red Bull labels are printed on this water slide decal paper, and I'm gonna spray it with this gloss. It's literally a cheap, crappy clear coat gloss. I'm going to spray it so that it protects it. And then I'm going to need to spray chrome onto the... For the chrome, I'm going to be using this stuff, which is a chrome from Green Stuff World. I'm still waiting for the chrome to dry. That's going to take possibly days. I don't know. I might ruin that when I try to put the decal on tomorrow, and that might make me cry. But I've put the zenithal on the face and hands, and I need to start painting the body, and also, oh my god, there's too much to do. But basically, I need to get the skin tones on, and then I will be at a slightly better place, and be able to judge how far I have left to go. I am an incredibly patient person, so I'm going to be taking this, dumping it in that water, and I'm just going to try to strap it onto that friggin' can, even if it does leave fingerprints in it. I'm hoping that I can just hold on to the sticker thing, the decal. If I can hold on to the decal, maybe it won't ruin the thing. It's probably going to ruin it, but who cares? Look at how cool these things are. I'm not even gonna lie here. This is a very proud moment on account of I've made a miniature Red Bull. Look at it. It literally, if this camera light would get out the way, it literally looks like a Red Bull. Oh my god. I like it. I like it a lot. The sandwich, it needs to be with the sandwich. Okay, let's get this stupid model done. It is now epically late. It is very late, actually. What is the time? It is now 8 o'clock. My wife's gonna kill me. Let me show you how far I've gotten. So as you know, I've gotten all the little bits and bobs done. Most of them anyway, because I still have to do the airbrush, which you can't see because it's not focusing. But don't worry about that. And now I have done the me. This is me. I am a miniature man standing next to my stuff. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. But my job isn't done yet, because what I need to do before I can even possibly think of going home is I need to quickly make the inside piece. On the inside of the box, where they hold the mod, it's like a backing to the clear piece, and I need to make the clear pieces, so I need to quickly do that on my iPad. And as I don't have much time to get this done, I'm going to just use the preform slicer thing, and I'm going to let it just friggin' do it for me, because I just want to get this done and go home and have some dinner, because I've been here all day. If you want to make one of these models for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description to find the files to make this model. That's if I can do it, because I'm a little bit computer dumb. However, let's get on to the hard printer song. Once again, we have come to the end of another Groundeffected video, and I really hope that you enjoyed this specific video because I put a lot of time into this. I literally didn't sleep for this entire week just to be able to get this video out before the trend dies, because that is the horrible thing about trends. They come and they freaking go before you even have a chance to hop on them, which is why I just don't bother with trends ever. Basically, this is it. This is the end of my video, and this is the time when I must say thank you to everybody, all of those who watched my video and support my channel, but most importantly, thank you to the people who helped me make this possible, and that is my Patreons, because without them, I could not be making rando videos in the middle of the night for absolutely no reason. Also, I want to say a massive thanks to Nice X Collectibles and also Pablo for helping me out with the sculpt, and that's it. If you didn't like this video, it's pretty obvious at this point. You should have done it already, but now is probably time that you f*** off.